Can I be honest with you? I used to roll my eyes at meditation. I'd see people sitting there, eyes closed, completely still, and I'd think, that's not for me. My mind doesn't work that way. I can't just not think. And then one day I tried it. Not for an hour. Not in some special studio. Just 10 minutes in my bedroom, first thing in the morning, and something shifted. It was small, but it was real. And I want to share what happened because I think a lot of us are walking around carrying more than we should. And there's something that can help. What if I told you that 10 minutes a day, just 10, could change the way your body feels, the way you sleep, and the way you handle everything life throws at you? Not a supplement, not a new diet, just stillness, just your breath. Today, we're going to look at what really happens inside your body and your mind when you start meditating daily. Not what the gurus say, what the science shows, and what we like us actually experience. Here's something that surprised me. Who age the most gracefully? The ones who seem lighter, calmer, more themselves. A lot of them have one quiet practice in common. And it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't require a gym or a special diet. Just 10 minutes of your day and a little curiosity. We're going to really talk about meditation today. The myths, the struggles, the real benefits, and exactly how to start even if you've tried before and given up. Let's talk about where a lot of us are right now. We've been through a lot, emotionally, physically, hormonally. We've raised families, built careers, or both. We've navigated change that nobody really prepared us for. And somewhere along the way, our nervous systems got a little tired. I hear it all the time, and honestly, I felt it too. That low-level hum of stress that never quite goes away. Sleep that doesn't feel as restful as it used to. Mornings where the anxiety creeps in before we've even had our first cup of tea. And we're told to manage it. Eat better. Exercise more. Sleep more. All good advice. But what about actually calming the system that's driving all of this? That's where meditation comes in. Not as a spiritual ritual, unless that resonates with you, but as a tool. A practical, science-backed tool for a nervous system that needs rest. And what's fascinating is that our bodies at this stage of life actually respond beautifully to meditation because we've lived enough to stop overthinking it. We're ready to listen inward. Let me clear up a few things because I think these misconceptions are what stops so many of us from even trying. Meditation is not about emptying your mind. I want to say that again because this is the one that trips everyone up. You are not supposed to have zero thoughts. That's not what this is. Your mind will wander. And that wandering is actually the practice, noticing when it happens and gently, kindly bringing your attention back. Like training a puppy. You don't punish the puppy for running off. You just bring it home again. Meditation is not a religion, unless you want it to be. It can be completely secular and science-based. There are no rules about what you have to believe to do this. And meditation is not about sitting perfectly still for an hour waiting for enlightenment to arrive. We're starting with 10 minutes. Sitting in a chair is fine. Eyes slightly open is fine. There is no wrong way to begin. So what is it? At its simplest, meditation is training your attention. You focus on one thing, usually your breath, and when your mind wanders, which it will, you notice it and come back. That's it. That's the whole practice. What this does over time is remarkable. It actually changes the structure of your brain. Studies show that regular meditators develop a thicker prefrontal cortex. That's the area responsible for calm decision-making, focus, and emotional regulation. And here's the beautiful part. This can happen at any age. Our brains remain adaptable. That's called neuroplasticity, and it means it's truly never too late. Okay. Let's talk about the part that actually matters. How do we begin? First, I want us to let go of the word perfect. There is no perfect meditation. There is only the one you actually do. Here's what works. Choose a time and stick to it. Morning is beautiful, before the day has pulled you in a dozen directions. But if mornings aren't yours, right after lunch or before bed, whatever works. Consistency matters more than timing. Choose a spot. It doesn't need to be special. A chair you love, a corner of your bedroom, somewhere you can sit comfortably for 10 minutes without interruption. Start with 5 minutes, not 10, not 20, 5. Starting too big is one of the main reasons we give up. 5 minutes every day this week feels very different from, I'll do 30 minutes on Saturday. Sit comfortably, spine tall but not rigid, feet flat on the floor, hands resting in your lap. Close your eyes or soften your gaze downward. Take a breath in, slowly. Let it fill your belly first, then your chest. Hold it gently for just a moment, and let it go. That breath is your anchor. Every time you notice your mind has wandered, and you will notice, because noticing is the practice, you simply come back to it. No judgment, just return. When 5 minutes feels easy, you move to 10. And there you have it. That's how we start. And now, let's talk about what actually changes, because this is where it gets really good. The first thing most notice, usually within the first week or two, is sleep. Not just falling asleep more easily, but sleeping more deeply. Meditation lowers cortisol, our primary stress hormone. When cortisol drops, our body receives the signal that it's safe to rest. For those of us navigating hormonal shifts that disrupt sleep, this isn't a small thing. This is life-changing. The second shift is emotional. We start to notice a little more space between what happens and how we react to it. Someone says something that would normally send us spiraling, and there's a pause. That pause is meditation. That's your prefrontal cortex saying, wait, let me think first. Then there's the body. Chronic stress creates chronic inflammation, and regular meditation measurably reduces inflammatory markers. This matters for joint pain, for digestion, for heart health, for everything. And perhaps the most profound shift, and this one truly surprised me, is a deepening sense of knowing yourself. We spend so much of our lives responding to everyone else's needs, everyone else's timelines. Meditation gives us 10 minutes every day to just be, to hear our own voice again. That's not a luxury. At this stage of life, that might be the most essential thing we can do. Now, I want to be honest with you. There will be days when you sit down and think, this is impossible. My mind is everywhere. I'm doing it wrong. You're not doing it wrong. Here's something I remind myself. The moment you notice your mind has wandered, that moment is the meditation. That noticing is the whole exercise. The more you do it, the stronger that muscle gets. Just like building physical strength, you don't grow by avoiding the resistance. Some of us wrestle with guilt. I should be doing something productive. Let's reframe that. This is productive. Investing 10 minutes in your nervous system pays dividends for the other 23 hours and 50 minutes of your day. In focus, in patience, in energy, in peace. And if you miss a day, that's completely fine. We don't abandon a new habit because we missed one day. We just sit down again tomorrow. Be gentle with yourself. The same compassion we offer to everyone we love, we deserve some of that too. So here's where we are. Meditation is not something reserved for a certain kind of person. It's not something that requires a special mind or a perfect morning. It's something we can all do, you and me, starting right now. We take 10 minutes. We sit comfortably. We follow our breath. We come back when we wander. And we do that again tomorrow. And over time, quietly without fanfare, something shifts. Sleep deepens. Anxiety softens. We feel more like ourselves. Because that's what this practice does. It brings us home to ourselves. If you're going to start today, I'd love to know. Leave a comment below. Are you brand new to meditation, or have you tried it before? I read everyone. And if this kind of honest, practical conversation feels good to you, real wellness for the lives we're actually living, then please subscribe, because there's a lot more where this came from. Take care of yourself. We deserve it.